Welcome back, Cheap Pete's Garage. Today we're going to do a cold start on the old 1977 Buick Lesabre. This hasn't been running for about 3-ish months. I did pour some gas in the gas tank. Hopefully I can get it pumped up. We'll try pumping it and see what happens. So, here we go. You have to excuse the wind too. It's kind of breezy today, so hopefully I not have too much wind noise, but I'm sure it'll be plenty. Accelerator pump don't work very good, and I don't know if fuel pump pumping gas up very good. Instead of killing the starter and killing the battery, I'm going to get a little gas in the carburetor. That'll be enough to do something. Enough to make it run. Take the old tour of this old rusty derelict piece of shit. Kind of hard to see it in the weeds and grass, but anybody that's watched this video before, starting at the snowbank, they've probably seen some of it already. I've also got a couple other ones too of the first start and so on. And got lots of mice shit all over the floor in here. Of course, back here, garbage, more mouse shit. Needs a good cleaning out, that's for sure. I just put fresh gas in this thing. I've never put gas in it before, and the stuff that was in it was like, I was told 5 to 6 years old. Maybe older than that, but it sure smells bad. So now that I got a couple gallons of fresh in it, maybe if it was about empty, maybe it will run a little bit better. Well, I wonder if derelict hoopy will drive. Well, the gas gauge decided to come back down too and register. Well, we got transmission. She's a fine mint piece of machinery. Steering wheel so damn sticky from the sun baking it that you gotta wear gloves. Brakes kind of work. This thing's got the 350 Oldsmobile V8 in it. Apparently in 77, they started putting a variety of engines in these things. You could have had a Buick engine, you could have had an Oldsmobile engine, and I think there were some that even had, I know there was some that even had the Pontiac V8 in them, which is a 301. This one here, I would have wished it had a Buick engine, but I guess the old Olds engine's not that bad either. Bombing around the old property here a little bit. Goes into the left front wheel, scrape the fender because it's too big for it. This car would make a good donor for the engine and trans for another Oldsmobile or Buick or whatever. I don't know if the thing is worth taking and fixing up or not. I'd have to go through the process of getting a title for it too, if I wanted to fix it. You know, it's got rust, I think, in about in every spot you can find. But it does run real good, considering. I'm going to see if this thing will take and do a burnout. So I'm going to hand my phone over to my assistant and he can film, hopefully, it doing a burnout. burnout's kind of sucking this thing. Apparently the rear brakes must hold too much and this ain't got enough oomph to her to get her broke loose. Alright, we're going to try something different. Be right back. Pushed in a little too much there. Alright, so when you can't do a burnout by holding the brake, you just put something in front of it, like a crusty old piece of shit S10. And you go up against it and see what happens. So, we're going to see what happens. Now that's how you take and make a fucking burnout. Look at that smoke just rolling out of that trunk and quarter panels. Do we have any rubber left? Oh, a little bit. Made a good smoke show anyway. Sort of one wheel peel, but that's fine. Alright, well, I guess that was the old cold start and run of the 77 Buick Lesabre and a little bit of a burnout. Had to let some of that smoke out of the tires once in a while, you know. So, you guys like content like this? Playing derelict old garbage and cold starts, wheel runs, just general messing around? Might consider subscribing to the channel. So, until the next one, thanks for watching. Bye.